the thunder and the lightning. Maybe we can come together. We can bring the rain with the lovely breeze with such harmony. Train on the track, like spokes inside a wheel, involuntary motion, like rolling downhill. And there's no way to stop. Ain't no way, baby. Ain't no way, baby. Natural thing, sunrise and dusk, snowflakes, waterfalls, same thing with us. And there's no way to stop it. Once you fall in love, an overflow of happy laughter, closer to you more than ever. Daffodils and kisses, baby breath and roses, gently touch our noses. I'm sailing without a destination. I'm sailing, explore uncharted places. I'm sailing, no more lonely seasons. I'm underwater breathing, drowning in the sea of love. Train on the track, like spokes inside a wheel, involuntary motion, like rolling downhill. And there's no way to stop it. Once you fall in love, natural thing, like sunrise and dusk, snowflakes, waterfalls, same thing with us. There's no way, baby. Once you fall in love, I heard a songbird, a seed came through the earth, strangers holding hands, a crowd cheering in the stands. I've already seen all the evidence.
Train on a Track, and that's music from Kelly Rowland, and that's a way of entertaining you a bit this morning, right here on Love 99.5 FM. Listen, whether you have built a house or you are renting a place, the interior decor is very, very important. You should walk into your home after a hard day's work or after wherever you've been. You should open your door and feel proud of yourself for what you've been able to attain and achieve. When you enter that place of abode, it should give you a sense of welcome. It should give you a sense of comfort. It should give you a sense of joy. It should give you a sense of pride. How does your interior decor, that house you've built, that room that you're occupying, you're using as your home, how well decorated is it? This morning, my guest is already with me. His name is Leo Stanley Boaite, and on the side he does these things. So he's an interior decorator, and he understands this. Listen, you might sit back and say to yourself that, Charlie, it's expensive to do these things. Trust me, it's not. If you know the right things to use and the right places to go get those things from, it is not expensive. All right? I've been saying all morning that there are some ladies or girls who enter a young man's room. They might think that a guy is rich or wealthy because of what he's been able to do to his room. But it's not about wealth. It's not about riches. It's about knowing where to go get what to suit the space he has. All right? So, aside from the fact that come the 6th to the 8th of October at the Kumasi City Mall, we're bringing to you this year's edition of the Republic Bank Love FM Habitat Fair. Don't forget that Monday commences the month of October. So it tells you that Christmas is also around the corner. For those of you who would like to have a different setup in your home or in your room, you want to give your room a facelift, you want to change the decor in your home, this is your conversation, this is your show. Now, if you want advice, free advice, feel free and ask questions. But what I would ask you to do for me this morning is to join us on Facebook on LUV 99.5 FM and get to see for yourselves some of the work done by Leo Stanley. Leo, good morning to you.
Good morning, Dave.
And congratulations to you. I mean, I know how this side hustle began.
Yeah.
Because we've heard oftentimes you need to have a second job, you need to have a second job, you need to have a second job, you need to be entrepreneurial and all that. And you decided to go in this space, which of course is a very, very good one.
Yeah.
And so, congratulations to you. So far, how would you say it's been?
It's not that easy, but once you keep on moving forward and putting things together, branding yourself properly, talking to the right people, and
then learning
on the job.
Yes,
all the
studying
time.
what the people need.
Exactly,
is very important.
Yeah.
But when it comes to home decoration, and I would like us to put on hold the external decor for now. Let's focus attention on the interior decor.
Okay.
Yeah. When it comes to the interior decor, everybody would want to have a beautiful home.
Yeah.
A home where when you enter, you would have a bit of joy, because this is where you sleep, this is where you live. But should it necessarily be done by the individuals themselves, or you think that they need some expert help?
It's important to get an expert help because it's important because interior matters. One, because that's where you live. Two, it reflects who you are, and also kind of tells the kind of personality that you have. And then if you are somebody who is a people's person, people will be coming to visit you, and you have to be able to portray yourself in a certain manner. And after, like you said before, after a day's work and you come home, you open your door, it has to be something that is refreshing. And sometimes it's very difficult for you to achieve that kind of look and those kind of effects. That's why you need a professional to do this for you. And also when it comes to choosing the right accents or furniture, or even how the room itself is constructed, maybe what kind of ceiling to install for this type of decor, all these things has to be done by a professional, and that's why it's very important.
You said be done by professionals. Is it to suggest that the professionals will have to come in and do the work, or you can seek professional advice and then you go do it yourself?
Some people come and seek professional advice and they do it themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. But I would always advise that you give it to somebody who would be there to make sure that everything is done in the right way. Acquiring some of the materials. Sometimes you go and find, say, a piece of couch somewhere for 10,000 cedis, and after you buy it, you find out that you can only get it for 3,000 somewhere else. And this is why it's important for you to, get people who are in the job.
But in this day and age where a lot of people want to take pictures of themselves, doing selfies and all that, and splashing them on social media spaces and all, you need to have a good home. Would you say that generally we give the right attention to the interior decors of our home?
It's changing. The trend is changing. Before, it wasn't like that. And, when you go to Europe and America, they have, for over the years, they have a signature look for their homes. Like I can show you a Japanese room right now, and then you can instantly tell me this is a Japanese.
Definitely.
A Chinese.
The setup alone
will tell you. If this is an European home, it's easy for you to tell on a dot that this is an European home. It wasn't like that down here in Ghana and Africa as a whole, but now it's changing. People are acquiring a taste from outside, and they are also imbibing their own materials and using it. So it's changing. It's not like it was before.
But talking about the Japanese style, talking about the Chinese style, even the European style and all that, and you said you can easily pinpoint and say where this one is coming from. Yeah. In our own case, is our setup such that we'll see it and say this is a Ghanaian setup, or we see it and like, oh, this is an American setup, or this is a European setup? What's our story?
Okay, yeah. So we have basically 5 main types of interior decor. We have the modern, we have the contemporary, the minimalist, Afrocentric, and rustic. There are others, the industrial and all that, but these are the 5 main types that is mostly used. So with the modern interior, for instance, it's interchangeable. When we say modern interior, it started like as a movement somewhere in the 1920s when people started moving away from the Victorian, the typical Buckingham Palace kind of look. When you go to some rooms and that in Kunyano, it was some type of royal look. So when we moved away from that type of interior to the modern, that one started. And the contemporary is sort of like the modern, but it's interchangeable. As time goes, it changes. And then the minimalist is the type that you just focus on functionality. So in a living room, for instance, what do you need there? Your TV, a simple couch. If you are somebody who lives alone, or with just your partner, or you don't have too many people, or somebody who doesn't like cluster, then you may go for the minimalist type of decor. And when it comes to Afrocentric, which is in vogue now around the world, only in Africa and yet in vogue, but that one is more going for earthy tones, earthy colors, and natural materials, like the calabashes and the mats and the mat cloths and all these things. So these are the 5 main types, and gradually, like I said before, gradually, people are beginning to appreciate some of these things and inculcate it into their home designs.
I see. All right, so in case you just tuned in, this is Love in the Morning. It's on Love 99.5. And we're still building up to the Republic Bank Love FM Habitat Fair. Now, we are envisaging that as at now, you have already finished building your house or you have rented a new apartment, or you are living in an old apartment or room, and you want to give it a different face. You want to give it a different face, and you're wondering what to do. Today, we want to talk about interior decorations, all right? And my guest is the CEO of Baker Built Interiors. Baker Built Interiors, that's Leo Stanley Whitey. And he's already told us about the types of interior decorations or decors that exist. I want us to take it one by one in terms of spaces in the home, and I talk about it. I remember years ago growing up, anybody who rents an apartment, rents a room, or builds a house for the living area, definitely you're going to look for a curtain or curtains, not necessarily blinds.
Yeah.
People go for curtains. They might look for a rag, carpet. To suit the color of the curtains. And then they look for furniture. Furniture could be one colored furniture. So if it's brown, it's brown. If it's green, it's green. And they have the two singles, the 2-in-1 and then 3-in-1. And then they have a coffee table, a center table, and then they put the television on a table somewhere.
Yeah.
Gradually moved on to a space where the television is mounted on a wall, in terms of the flat screen and all that. But you can tell that this time around all has changed.
Yeah.
To a large extent, hardly do people use curtains this time around.
Yeah.
They use blinds.
Blinds,
or
drapes.
even they do a combination of blinds and curtains.
Yeah.
And then instead of big carpets or racks, they have smaller, carpets.
Yeah.
And then the furniture is not one way colored anymore, like brown all through.
Yeah, yeah.
They can do some different colors in terms of the furniture.
Yeah.
And then what I like most is the television area where they have a setup with lighting system and all that.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at the interior decoration for the living area.
Okay. So Joel, can you show the living room video? So this particular one that Joel is about to show is,
and it's on Facebook. If you want to enjoy the view, join us on Facebook on LUV 99.5 FM. All right, that's how you can see it and then appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was designed for a lady, and like when you are designing a room for anybody, you also have to consider the sex. There are feminine type of decors and there are masculine types. So this one was for a woman, but she receives a lot of VIP gets. So it had more of a masculine tone, but with feminine touches. We used Chester back chairs, which is more kind of like an official type of or VIP type of chairs. One set, and then we accented it with a yellow one. The color was brown, but we accented with a yellow single chair, which kind of blends beautifully. And of course, we did a TV area, like you said, that the console imbibed with ambience lighting here and there. And of course, because she's a lady, we make sure that we used a lot of flowers to kind of complement the masculine type of chairs that we use. So it's true. Now some people even prefer color blasting. And the color blasting is when you use many different type of
Colors or
paints all around, but it has to be properly done. It has to be properly arranged. Yes, I would do on my it has to be like intentional to give you that kind of ambience. And this type of color blasting is for those who are excited. It'll be more a firebrand that anytime they are excited, and this is so yeah, there it is.
So now we're good to go on Facebook on LUV 99.5 FM. Go check out some work done by Baker Built Interiors, owned by Leo Stanley. We're talking about interior decoration. We're talking about the living room area right now, and I like the color of furniture there. I mean, this is not the typical brown or cream or black furniture that people would often have in their homes.
Yeah.
This is a colorful setup. This is a colorful, furniture. It gives more aesthetic beauty.
Yeah.
To the living room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, one other thing, and I'm happy you touched on the question I asked about, the television area, because this time around, not like before, where people had what's the name of that thing? The room divider.
Yeah.
The room divider. And then your television will be in there with some pictures of the family and some flowers in there. This time around, there's something like a room divider.
Yeah.
Use the space around the wall.
Yeah.
It is mimicking the room divider.
Yeah.
But has lighting system in there, has different colors in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, the material used itself is beautiful.
Yeah. So it's this one is we cladded the wall with a divided kind of cabinet, and then we used some marble for some place, and then we used a paneled wood also for others. So it kind of gives you a variety of textures on the wall, and then we left a space where you are going to hang the TV, and of course there's a drawer beneath where you can also keep your CDs and your DVDs, your decoders and stuff like that, and it all adds up to the beauty of the room, and it gives it a focus in the room. Anytime that you enter into any room, any decor, there has to be a focal point. It can be more than one, but so if you are talking about entertainment, for instance, the entertainment sector, the TV console area is it's where the focal point should be. And anytime that you are facing that area, it has to be pleasing. It has to be, something that relaxes your mood anytime you are in there. And the man only or family, if you are sitting there, you have that confidence of enjoying that room, and this is a perfect example of that. And
so just pause, Joe, pause this picture for me. This is not too much of a very big room.
Yeah,
I will not say this is a modern room. This time around when they're building, they have different materials they use in terms of the building.
Yeah,
this is an old building.
Yeah,
this is an old building.
Yeah,
but the interior has been designed to suit a modern,
yeah. So this was a renovation, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So this is like a new building that has been put up, and I like the flowery, area around the television. I'm not enthused about this one so much in terms of the works done for the television area. I was hoping to have seen, like that. What do you call it? That wouldn't work done there.
Yeah.
I was hoping that it would be broader to cover the TV area.
Oh yeah, it's bigger than this. It couldn't.
Okay.
It was not in the picture. It's much bigger than
okay.
this. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I was hoping for. But if it's there, it's fine. And one other thing that makes a hall beautiful, again, aside from the carpets or the marble floor or all the other things, is that this time around, unlike before, where people would have pictures of themselves taken and put in picture frames and hanged. This time around, people are looking for painted images,
like the one in the background.
Colored painted images, and then they hang them in there. People are looking for colorful chandeliers. People are looking for a very good lighting system to make the halls beautiful and bright and all that. And I like the fact that some of the lamps available, can be brightened and they can be lowered as well. Tell us about the essence of all that.
Okay, yeah. So lighting is very essential in any home. Now there are many different types. We have the one we call the spotlights. Some even mimics a starry night, like you are under
you're outside and the stars are brightening.
Yes, very tiny, thousands of them in the light, and in the evening when you switch it on, it gives you a very beautiful ambience. And this is for young people who are just about starting their life. When they will get it gives you that mood. And then we have the ordinary spotlights that we see a lot in showrooms and in other people's homes now. And then now we have with the ceiling, the plasterboard ceiling. You can do it in many different types of shapes and sizes. And we have one we have what we call the false ceiling. So the ceiling will be there, but we will construct something that will give you like another layer of ceiling, and then you put ambience lights in there. So when you switch it on, it kind of gives you that flowing light, and it's just beautiful.
So what you're trying to say is, so you put on the light, it throws and reflects on the wall.
Yeah.
So when it reflects on the wall, it gives you a very different, beautiful.
Like it's seamless, and it's just kind of a blast through the whole room, and it's the distribution of light too. Back in the days, the yellow bulbs that we had,
the yellow, red, and green bulbs.
But baby, head and kwana. But now. The light is distributed evenly in the room, so it doesn't matter if it's daytime or nighttime. You still get that open air freshness, that open sensation anytime you enter the room. So, for example, even in the kitchen, we used this one, the ambience lights.
We'll get to the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll get to the kitchen and talk about it some more. But listeners, we're building up to the Republic Bank Love FM Habitat Fair for the year 2023, and we are assuming that with all that we've done so far by now, you have gotten a good idea as to what your building needs. For today, what we're doing is we're focusing attention on interior decoration. Now, you have to get home from work, from church, from town, and feel good about the home you're entering. It should give you that welcoming feeling, and you should be proud of it. Or you wake up in the morning, you get to your living room area, and you're like, wow, Charlie, is this mine? And so when you're sitting there, you're taking pictures, or even you're having a video call with somebody, you feel good because you are living in a very beautiful home. What we're talking about is affordable. What we're talking about is comfort. But again, you can make it luxurious if you so wish. All right, that's what we're talking about. And we've talked about the paintings yesterday, but this morning we're focusing our attention on your television area, all right, your entertainment area. We've talked about the furniture, and this time around, don't go looking for the two-in-one, the 3-in-1 furniture and all that. You can even look for a couch, like 4 or 5 couch with different colors. So maybe some cream, some light wine, something. It all adds color and beauty to the living room, and that's what we're talking to you about. It's not expensive. You can afford it. But let's talk about the dining area. Now, many people want to have in their dining area, let's say a small setup of a bar, or let's say a mini bar in the dining area. Some would want to have some very, not too big dining chairs and table for eating, but they want to have something very simple. But again, they would love to have some colored area, some chandeliers as well, if need be.
That's why it's always important to know the personality of the person if you are setting up the room. So if you are a family person, and then it means definitely you need to have like a bigger area where you can sit with the family and enjoy. If you are a secluded person, then you also have to consider that. And the dining area, if for example, if you are designing for somebody who is a Christian and doesn't drink, then bars shouldn't be a priority. But someone who...
Or you can have a bar with non-alcoholic wine in there.
But then...
have other stuff in there.
And we have cellars now. You don't necessarily have to put it in the storeroom. You can design something where you can put your bottles in, or you can have a cabinet, covered with glass, display the drinks.
Your wine glasses, your drinks,
all that, like that. All that. So the dining room also is one of the places where families, enjoy time, and especially when there is a guest. Also, you want them to sit at the place where they will feel comfortable, and offer it. But if it is a beautiful dining place, a dining room area, and you serve them, nice plates, nice bowl, a bowl of fufu, obedi do with confidence.
And it's not just about eating with confidence, Leo. I think you would attest to the fact that how you treat your home is how people who visit your home would also treat your home. So if you've treated your home very well, with the right set of furniture, with the right set of pictures or paints and when I say paint, I'm talking about painted, images and all that. People don't come in there and drink and mess up your hall. Or mess up your dining area. People eat anyhow. Even when you ask the person to come, you invite somebody, you want to give the person food, whether bangu, fufu, or rice. On Timbet living area, because looking at the setup, they will say, Charlie, if you crane here. So the person will be compelled to eat either in the kitchen or eat around the dining area. You will not have people come. So you can't tell the difference between the living area, the dining area, or the bedroom. Because why is Sakatu tan basa? And when you wake up to such a home, why do you make out yourself, Charlie, I'm living in a mess? Tomorrow I'll fix it. The day after tomorrow I'll fix it. The day after that I'll fix it. And you never make time to fix it. But if from the very onset, the setup is right, you will not mess up the place. Even when you drop one small thing, it's easy to pick that thing and put it where it's supposed to be, isn't it?
One thing that a lot of people need to understand is when you design your home, it becomes a work of art. It's not just a space that you are living in, but it has an artistic importance to it, and you also always have to make sure that you keep it like that. Keep it clean, keep it tidy, put things, and it's easier for you that way. If you can go to somebody's kitchen and everything is arranged haphazardly. So sometimes one issue because you don't keep things in place, you forget where it is, and then you find yourself wanting. So always make sure that everything that is arranged. Functionality is one of the most important things when you are.
And one thing I like about modern day kitchen is like, unlike before, where how some women are like, I thought a chance, so they create a chance. No, be a chance, or best 7, 9 sets of the cooking pot,
and then they
and then or some vases be, so display way. This time around, you enter modern day kitchens, and you don't see anything hanging or sitting on cabinets or tables. Even the cooking area, the gas cooker is fitted into a space that matches the cabinets all around. you don't see utensils, you don't see glasses, you don't see plates. They all have spaces that they occupy. So you realize that you enter the place, it is first of all neat, it is spacious, and it's a very nice area to live. I mean, to even sit and eat.
Yeah.
You have been to my place before. You know how my kitchen is like.
Yeah.
There's a small
Yeah.
sitting area where you can sit and eat.
Yeah.
You know, so you sit at that table and you eat. So you realize that everything is in place.
Yeah.
Can we get people to have that thing imbibed in them, to realize that the kitchen area is not a place where Mukasi or say Jazzy we make the place look basai.
Yeah, you know, it can still be Mukase depending on how you keep it and depending on how you design it. So, you know, in most of the old buildings like this one, this is actually the first kitchen that I ever did.
So go on Facebook on LUV 99.5 FM and see the first kitchen that Leo's talking about, the first kitchen he ever did.
Yeah. So you have kitchens in different rooms, but now people are designing open spaces where maybe the space of the kitchen and then the space of the living room, for instance, will be divided by the island in the kitchen. And we have 4 main types of kitchen. We have the L shape, the U shape, the peninsula, and then the island. So sometimes you may have it on the like the L shape side, which opens into the living room and maybe the foyer, and it's all like in one big space. Now the island the be. And also the first nanka nebe room divider. Now we have a certain type of dividers, which kind of plays another role in the kitchen and the living room at the same time. It gives it a beautiful artistic look, and you know, everything is tucked inside. You don't see things hanging around and things, you know.
And again, like I was saying about the living room area, if you do the setup that well, friends of yours will not come with their slippers and leave the slippers anyhow.
Debbie.
In that same regard, when you set up the kitchen right, it will compel you to wash your dishes right after cooking or after eating. And so therefore you will not have cooking pots and plates, leftover foods and glasses scattered all over in the kitchen, because you know that it's an area, it's like an office.
Yeah, but if you
So you treat it well.
if you have a fully fitted kitchen like this, after eating you won't even get a place to put it to.
Exactly what I'm
so
saying.
it will force you to wash it and
Exactly.
place it where it's supposed to be.
Exactly what
you
I'm
know?
saying.
And
Exactly
then
what I'm
like you were saying about the Mukasa, for instance, there are Afrocentric kitchens, which doesn't use the MDF that we use for this particular one. You can go for, say, a concrete countertop. So this is the American type of kitchen where they have.
I like the top.
Yeah.
I like how the cabinets are placed. I like where the cooking stove is.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the refrigerator, but I also know that currently people place the refrigerators at very vantage
Yeah,
places.
so that's
as well.
the refrigerator's reflection of right there.
Okay.
Joe, I think there's a video to it. You can show
Okay.
it. So this one is a typical example of the one that looks into the living room as well. So here, as you are cooking, you are watching TV, or the kids are playing, and there's an island there with 6 chairs around it. So you can use this without even using a dining table. So yeah, there it is.
So your home is a place you need to keep, neat and keep looking beautiful. So when people want to visit you, you have to do and also I mean, everything is in place. If you have any question for Leo Stanley, or you have a picture of how you'd want your living room to look like, or how you would want your kitchen area to look like, why don't you just give us a call? If you want any professional advice, Leo Stanley is right here. He's going to give you that advice. Tell us about it, maybe the size of your room. Tell us about the size of your kitchen, what you would want to have, where you can even go get some of the materials that would help you get the place to your taste. Give us a call on 03220 83596, 03220 83597, and 03220 83598. All right, so Leo Stanley, like I said, is the CEO of Baker Built. Interiors.
For all your total interior solutions.
I hear you. So let's talk about other things that people would need for their homes to be complete. For example, I know some would go for chandeliers, but this time around, I know that locally people they use cane to build beautiful chandeliers, and then you have lighting systems in there. Yeah, so I like this one, for example, that's on Facebook right now. There's a bedroom setting.
Yeah.
And then people want to have one thing that I love, but I don't have yet is an aquarium. I love the aquarium with all the different kinds of fishes and all the stones and all the flowery things in there. I don't have that yet. I'm hoping that someone who will give to.
I can build you one.
No, for free.
No, it comes at a cost.
Be free, no?
I just received a message from one of our good friends says that you are not introducing Leo well. Leo is a CEO. So keep,
Maybe tell the person just tuned in.
keep emphasizing.
No, tell the person he or she just tuned in. If the person had tuned in early, we've introduced him well.
But David, I think that I've learned so much from the conversation, and it seems to me that simplicity is the best. You know, and sometimes David is true. Sometimes personally, and I think it works. Even your bed, how you lay it, and the kind of sheet makes sleep, good. So sometimes if I don't want to sleep and I'm studying, I just ginseng them to group and also it will not appeal for me to come lie on it. Charlie, good stuff. Same we did
So if you have any question about your interiors, all right, feel free and ask questions. You can call us on 03220-83596 or 03220-83597 or 03220-83598. We're talking about interior decoration, yeah?
Yeah, so Dr. Jones is listening. He's also an interior guy.
Yeah, I like the paintings. He loves a lot of paintings.
Yes.
He deals with a lot of paintings. And he's also good at decorating spaces.
I've been to a lot of offices in Cairns. He has one of the finest.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
offices.
Dr. Jones's office is really beautiful.
And he says that I'm enjoying Leo, great designer. I will have to work with him. So it's just that David, I am the in-house consultant on this matter, so now we all have to declare interest.
But Leo, somebody will sit down and say that to be able to have all this, the living area, the dining area, even the setup in terms of the kitchen and all.
Yeah.
One would think that is quite expensive.
Yeah. It all depends on what you want.
And where you go for the things you're looking for.
Where you go for the things you're looking for. Or, for example, you remember I showed you a picture and you were like, what didn't go for leftover now as you see, or like it was a joke. You remember that picture?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I bought nothing. Everything that I used.
Hold on, you say you did what to me?
I showed you a picture.
I thought you said you gave me a picture.
No,
I showed it to me.
I showed it to you. It was
don't share me that.
Yeah. So on the wall was an area for the TV, and everything that I used on that wall, I picked it up from the house. And
if you have that eye, you can be able to tell some of these things.
Tell, yeah. So it's not always about money. It's about experience and how
let's speak to
identify.
Kofi Mensah is on the line. Hi, Kofi. Good morning. Did we lose Kofi Mensah on the line? Oh. George, good morning.
Hello, good morning, David.
Yes, they say I should call you Gorge. So let me say, Gorge, good morning.
Good morning.
Let me hear you, George.
David, I've been listening to the conversation attentively. But my worry is, and the question I have is, he said you place the TV where you can be cooking and watching TV at the same time. David, is this possible? How can you be cooking and at the same time the woman or whether your wife or cooking and at the same time watching TV? I'm thinking that the TV may distract her.
So it's a very simple answer we have for you. I can answer it. Leo, take it, or should I answer you?
Okay, I mean the kitchen is fully fitted with everything, and the TV will be on the other side, so there's no distraction.
So depending on the size of the kitchen, you can place a small television. I mean, some 12 or 16-inch television at the corner of the kitchen.
Yeah.
For example, for me, there are occasions that I would want to cook on a weekend, like on a Saturday.
Yeah.
That's the time when Newsfile is on. I cannot go sit in a hall and say I'm watching Newsfile.
Yeah.
So whilst in the kitchen doing whatever I want to do, there's a television on, I watch my Newsfile from there. But you position it such that it does not distort what you're doing while the cooking. It does not distract you as well. All right, so it's doable. It's doable and it's nice, George. Kofi Mensah is on the line. I'm told. Kofi, welcome. Good morning. The ladies who want Kofi Mensah to speak this morning. Hi, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, Kofi Mensah.
All right, Kofi, good to have you, sir. Let's hear you.
David, thank you for having me. And I just want to ask a simple this, and I'm just a common man. I don't want any complex thing. So I just want the approximate cost for just a decent arrangement at the kitchen. How much will it cost me?
It would depend on the size of the kitchen, the type of kitchen you want, and then the materials that we
That's
will
how I
use.
presented myself to you. Well, I'm not doing it. I presented myself as a person who likes very simple but orderly things. So
Okay.
I don't want any complicated things.
Okay.
So how much will it cost?
Okay, so
So
before
I
we,
have something in mind.
before we can give you a cost, we have to come and take measurements of the kitchen, and then we will decide on something simple, and that will determine the price of the kitchen.
Okay.
Kofi Mensah, I hope that you are
You
satisfied.
leave your contact. You leave your contact.
I will leave my contact.
Okay.
But again, it's not just about new homes. It could be, giving where you live right now. You've lived there for like 10 years, but you want to give it a different face. You want to give it a different look.
Give it a facelift.
Give it a facelift. So that's what we're talking about here. You can decide to and listen, some of the things like Leo was saying, you can still take your very old stuff, redesign them, and use them for the work, and it still works.
David, do you know something I've always wanted to do? A black bedroom.
A black bedroom.
Yeah, it's in vogue. Yeah.
Yeah, and you see with a touch of white, so just black and white.
So a
No,
black
and-
bedroom, for
and-
instance, is a
and-
typical masculine
Yes.
decor.
And, and you see, I want a picture of Muhammad Ali. I'm the greatest. That picture.
Yeah.
I like painting. Either Mandela
Yeah.
or Bob Marley.
Or
But
Kwame
what I
Nkrumah.
do is that normally, I have about 4 or 5 paintings in my space. I just rotate them. So sometimes I'll just, reshuffle them a bit just to give it a different touch. Because sometimes too, I think it's the same thing the architect talked about. Sometimes the place is
that's for no
Space fatigue.
yeah,
Space fatigue, yeah.
So sometimes I just reshuffle them or maybe place the fridge. I think it's about intuition and that people
Yeah,
can see.
the black decor, for instance, it goes very well with when you mix it up with ivory colors, and then some surfaces has to be given a metallic finishing, and it's very masculine, it's very executive looking, and yeah, you can keep it. It's really beautiful. I love black decor as well.
So we're talking about the interiors. I wish we could do some bedroom stuff, but unfortunately, time is not our friend. Let's look at exterior stuff very quickly. I mean, so there are people who would want to hang out with their friends when they come home. They have the small space, on the compound somewhere. They still would have some refrigerator, some small refrigerator, some small television, some pool table, some flowery stuff. I mean, take it away, the exterior area.
Yeah, exterior too is very important because that is what a lot of people see, and a lot of people enjoy. I remember when we were kids, there were some houses that were built. Because of just how appealing that it looks. It also has a lot of things that there are plenty of things you can do around your house. Tiling on the floors, different types of wall, floor panels that you can use. Now we have glass balustrades that you can use for your balconies, like the one you are seeing. A little pergola there where you can have your coffee in the morning, receive guests, and all that. And entertainment fixtures too comes in play. If you have a big space, you can fix some small basketball pole, the how do you call it?
The
court,
hook,
the hook, somewhere for your kids to play around with, and make sure that you plan it well. And fun and maybe you'll be parking your car. Because when they are playing, there's a tendency of them maybe hitting or scratching the car. So all these things comes in play when you are designing your exterior. Now we have windows. They put this design, the molds around it, makes it look more beautiful. We have how do we call it? The gazebos. I have a gazebo here, Joe. If you can show us that one. That's the one at the
So all we're saying to you today is this. So you have rented an apartment. You have put up a house. You just finished it, or you've lived there for a while, but you want to give it a facelift. You want to change some of the things there. Why don't you join us between the 6th of October and then the 8th of October and get to appreciate, interior beauty in terms of where you live, where you sleep, where you cook. And even people have their own studies. They have their study area, their study room. You could also have some small office setting kind of there, and then sit back there and relax and then do your readings and all that. It is not something that is expensive, but it's something that gives you the joy and the comfort of a beautiful home. So join us and get to enjoy more of these things. And Lewis Stanley will have a stand at the Republic Bank.
Yes,
Love
I'll be
FM,
there.
He would have a
I'll be
stand
there.
there. He will show you more of the works he's done, and then you can engage with him some more, and then do some changes in your home and feel good. For those of you who have had your kids write on their walls and do a manner of things on the walls, we'll show you simple ways by which you can clean them, and then also how you can avoid them being done between the 6th and then the 8th of October. But before then, somebody was asking for your telephone number. You dropped that. But let me say a special happy birthday to Michael Kofi Efrifa ACL Mills, a.k.a. Fifi. He's in class 6 and a pupil of Najis Angel School. He's 11 years old today. And so from your parents, and I know your father, Michael ACL Mills, is your dad. They wish you the very best today, Fifi, at 11. And they say they are proud of you for your sterling academic performance and urge you to keep it up. Happy birthday to you, proud son. It's from Mr. and Mrs. ACL Mills. It's a challenge. Online. 11 years is no mean achievement. Why? So what's your telephone number?
Okay, so you can reach me on 0598 840 227. 0598 840 227, or you can go to my Instagram page, Baker Built Interiors, on Facebook, Baker Built Interiors, and we can chat from there as well.
Oh, yeah. All right, so before we cross over to Joy 99.7, where today they'll be talking about prostate cancer and also be talking about kidney issues. Listen, in today's Ghana, 3 Ghana cedis can no longer pay for your Chibom, and 45 Ghana cedis is not enough for a bag of cement. But thanks to Prudential Life Insurance Ghana's Mikakrawa, you can secure your future and that of your loved ones with as little as 3 Ghana cedis. Mikakrawa protects you and one dependent in the event of death, critical illness, and total permanent disability. All you need to do is to do this. Dial *778# on MTN today and join the Mikakrawa family and protect your future. Meanwhile, I'd like to tell you about something amazing MTN is doing. So imagine getting rewarded for doing something you already do every single day. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, that's exactly what Momo Seizing is all about. There's something for everyone. Download the Momo app on Play Store or App Store and use Momo Pay for your day-to-day transactions to a merchant either through the QR code or the merchant ID and stand a chance of winning 1,000 Ghana cedis weekly and other amazing prizes. Now, our merchants are also not left out of the reward. Receive payments and win. Keep using your Momo Pay on the Momo app and get rewarded. There are lots and lots and lots of exciting prizes for everyone. So, what are you doing today? Transact more with Momo Pay and more points and win big this Momo season. You can visit Momo Merchants application.mtn.com.gh for your Momo business account today. It's Momo season, so just Momo it with Momo Pay. Terms and conditions apply. Well, let's talk about something that CBG is doing. They're always doing the good things, aren't they? Now, do you have cash reserves or investments and require security of your investments? Then CBG custody account is your best bet. Now, with a minimum of 10,000 Ghana cedis, 10,000 Ghana cedis in cash or in investments, individuals, pension funds, mutual funds, companies with reserve funds, NGOs, international funds, and investment firms can open a custody account with CBG and enjoy the best of experience with their state-of-the-art technology and digital offerings, robust control and secured systems, swift settlement and transaction processing protocols, no transaction costs, and of course, unbeatable custody fees, and excellent customer services. Visit any of CBG's 114 branches nationwide to open your custody account today. Now, for further inquiries, you can call 0302 216 000 or send a mail at talktous@cbg.com.gh. Again, it is send a mail to talktous@cbg.com.gh, or you can visit any of our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Terms and conditions apply. CBG, we stand with you. Now, Anointed Electrical Engineering Services Limited is into sales of ultra-silent generators from 5 kVA to 2,500 kVA, and they undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel engine generators. They also stock genuine spare parts of all kinds for various generators and also do generator rentals. Now, you can find them at TAT Yard off the Ak Mayanka Road here in Kumasi. It's at Asokwa. Their head office can be found at 77 Anointed House off the Odoko Malam Road, and you can call them on 0243 480-334 or 0544-340-589. Let's talk about Syntex tank. So question is, what is your preferred color of tank? Well, Syntex has it. Again, what guarantee do you want? Syntex has it too. If you're thinking about various inner layers, whether double, triple, quadruple, or as many inner layers as you want, Syntex will sort it out for you. Remember, no matter your water needs, Syntex has it. Syntex tank, you're strong, you're tough, and they have over 300 agents nationwide. To order a tank, you can call 0244 335 168 and visit Syntex on social media at Syntex Ghana, or you can shop online on www.syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, you're strong, you're tough. Now, the biggest, finest drink on the market, Leo, is what?
Bigo.
Bigo drinks, yeah. So wake up to a new taste of Bigo Cola. Nothing comes close to Bigo Cola, a drink of joy, both cold and sweet. Bigo Drink is a range of soft drinks developed, bottled, and distributed in Ghana by Trillium Industrial Ghana. Bigo Cola drink offers a great taste and superior value to consumers. For your parties, your weddings, or funerals, and all occasions, reach out for Bigo Drinks. Now, for the school children, trust me, it is a drink of choice. So anytime you want a drink to quench your thirst, reach out for Bigo Cola and feel the taste of nature. For bulk purchases, please call 03221 90877. It's a quality product from Trillium Industries. And like I said, the Republic Bank Love FM Habitat Fair is slated for the 6th to the 8th of October. Leo Stanley will be there with the Baker built
interiors.
All right. And he will be there to give you all necessary advice as how you can make your interior decoration perfect. But for now, we have some messages for you, and then we'll be crossing over to Joy 99.7, where today the conversation is going to be on prostate cancer and kidney issues.
Hello, boss. I just drove out of your premises. I've called you several times. Boss, I beg.
I gave you an opportunity to present your proposal with your financial statements. You didn't. If we approve and request for an invoice, that will take you another month, eh? You couldn't even provide receipts from the last job. My brother, we have given the contract to someone else who promptly furnished us with what we needed. Get serious.
Yehoah.
Don't be caught in this mess ever again. Restart with Build. Build provides businesses with a comprehensive accounting software with features that make your bookkeeping, accounting, tax, and payroll functions seamless. Our support team is always available to assist and respond to all your inquiries. Log on to www.build.africa and sign up. Call 030-84007 or 0303-974-832 for more information. Build. Bookkeeping made simple. Results made extraordinary.
From the makers of I'm Not Fooling, Joker's Card in collaboration with Flow Events brings you Architect Without a Plan, a stand-up comedy special by Ebenezer Jumo.
In Ghana, you know when couple are going to get married, they pick fancy hashtags like Ken West Tracy, hashtag Kenzie, there. I saw some LGBT couple trying to do it. I didn't like the hashtag. Pasi West Esiama. Pa Plasia. Hashtag Plasia. Hey!
Featuring some of Ghana's finest comedians, Clemento Suarez, Obiang Ponsa, Atopa, Ethia Barcelona, Mr. Carter, Kweku 40, and many more. Happening in Kumasi at the CCB Auditorium, KNUST on the 7th of October 2023. And the time is 6:14 p.m. sharp, not Ghana Man time. Tickets are going for 200 Ghana Cedis regular, 180 Ghana Cedis double, 150 Ghana Cedis VIP, and 70 Ghana Cedis for students with ID. For ticket reservations, please call 0543-216-846 or 0503-252-442 or purchase with short code *928*532# on all networks. Architect Without a Plan is proudly sponsored by Waka Now and supported by M Notify, Suit Up, Total Print Solutions, Wache Abrantier, QP Tracking Services, and City of Gold Jewelers. Media partners: Love FM, YFM, Asase Radio, Ultimate FM. Architect Without a Plan, a stand-up comedy special you cannot miss.
Come with me. Bask in freedom. There are no deadlines here. Hurry so you can take your time. The sunset from above. A visual buffet. Pictures capture moment. 100 conversations don't exhaust the tale of your new favorite filter. The salt of the sea warm on your dark skin.
I'd love to come back here. A truly immersive experience is our reality. South Africa invites you to summer with us. Create your own story with customizable experiences now. Visit southafrica.net. It's never too late to summer in SA.
I wake up in the morning, it's a new day, and I got bills that I have to pay. Now you're running late, running out of time. Feels like the world is waiting in line. All you gotta do is pick up the phone and just dial.
So whatever you do, whoever you are, there is an easy way for everyone. The simple life
begins with 737. And it all begins with 737.
You see, I don't need to write or cash a check. I don't need data or internet. I have something that's faster than a jet. Just like
what they're talking about. You could be a palm wine topper, a teacher, a rapper, a schoolboy, a school girl, or a trader, a bank MD, a chairman, or a baker.
Guaranteed Trust Bank. Wouldn't you rather bank with us?
The 2023 district level elections will be held on the 19th of December 2023 from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. When you vote assembly and unit committee members into office, you give them the authority to plan, budget, and implement decisions on your behalf because district assemblies and unit committees are responsible for the development of the areas within their jurisdiction. The assembly determines how much to spend on essential services and infrastructure, for example, healthcare facilities, schools, sanitation services, public transportation, the supply of clean water, local economic development, and security measures within the locality. There is no discrimination against eligible candidates and voters. We must endeavor to vote for the right candidate, irrespective of gender, ethnicity, or disability. A vote for the right candidate is a vote for development. All Ghanaian citizens of 18 years and above with valid voter ID cards should turn out in their numbers to vote for their preferred candidate. Political parties are not allowed in district-level elections. Do not sell your vote to any political party undercover. Remember, district-level elections happens once every 4 years. The time is now. Your vote is your power. Get involved. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Information with support from the Governance for Inclusive Development Program implemented by GIZ and commissioned by the German Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development.
Momo season about minia with the end of point. Momo pay and now Momo up. Send the keke did the boom. We are merchants and now we are Momo user. Momo season about send the BBR. Send the BBR. Momo season about send the BBR. Send the BBR.
The free summary I copim September year. 2 points. So we download Momo app no at your Momo pay transactions. A merchant hub. A phone QR code and as a merchant ID swap. Joe now with the chance to be 1,000 Ghana cedis Achadia. Wikibia. Achadia galore. Your merchant is so can be. Receive payment. Now so Joe Achadia. And to download Momo app no end. Na fire Momo pay transactions. Na Joe Achadia. This Momo season. And she say kakra ewo.
MTN. Doing gets you learning. Learning starts you wondering. Wondering triggers thinking. Thinking becomes planning. Planning evolves to trying. After trying, you're succeeding, winning, owning. Now, doing that starts with outdoing your limits. Outdo them all with MTN. So, what are we doing today?
OneXBet Jackpot is here with weekly massive prizes up for grabs. All you have to do is place your bets on any sports game and stand a chance to win. Simply register at onexbet.com.gh. Use promo code JackpotGhana and place your bets. OneXBet is your key to great victories. Feel like a winner. OneXBet. Gambling can be addictive. Bet responsibly. Not for person under 18 years. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission.
The voters registration exercise 2023 is here with us now.
The Electoral Commission is making preparations for voters registration exercise from 12 September to 2nd October 2023 to enable citizens who have turned 18 years or persons who have not previously registered to visit the EC office in their district and register as a voter ahead of the upcoming district level elections 2023. The registration exercise is in line with the Commission's mandate to compile the register of voters and revise it at such periods as may be determined by law. Every eligible Ghanaian should visit the EC office in their district and present their Ghana card or passport for inclusion in the voters register. Applicants who do not have a Ghana card or passport are required to bring 2 persons who are already registered voters to guarantee their registration. Do not register again if you have lost your voter ID card. Replacement of voter ID cards will start from 3rd October 2023 after the registration exercise. Transfer of votes will also be done from 3rd October to 9th October 2023. It is a criminal offense for a guarantor to guarantee for more than 10 people, non-Ghanaians and persons who are not 18 years of age. Guarantors who violate this provision will be prosecuted. The voters' registration exercise is part of efforts to ensure credible, transparent, and peaceful elections in Ghana. Register to vote. Your vote is your power.
The voters' registration exercise 2023 is here with us now.
Aji, mensa ye titiri na ayami yaka ho. Doctor say me BP ni me sugar nyina kwosoro.
Die wo hia ne Amuzu garlic bitters.
Amuzu garlic bitters.
Ane Amuzu garlic bitters. Ewo herbal shop bia.
Our Lady of Grace Senior High School presents its 10th anniversary speech and prize giving day. Theme for the anniversary is OLAG at 10, excellent private partnership in quality education delivery. Special guest of honor, His Royal Majesty Otumfo Osei-Tutu II, Asante Hini. Special guests include Berry Masaesi Ayebuafo II, Mamponte Hini, Nana Trell Akenten II, Mamponte Hima, Warren and Marilyn Staley. Our major donor, Most Reverend Joseph Osei Bonsu, Bishop of Konongo Mampon Diocese, Most Reverend Matthew Jafi, President, Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference, and Bishop of Sunyani Diocese, among many others. This program will be held on 30th September at the school's forecourt at exactly 9 a.m. prompt. For more information, please contact 024-7646-690. OLAG SHS, the Citadel of Excellence. Adoma Yeye Shira.
Owning a home is an accomplishment. When it comes to choosing our preference of living, we are faced with a dilemma. Will you go for affordability, comfort, or luxury?
Well, we will help you choose your preferred home at a very affordable and convenient way at the 2023 edition of the Republic Bank Love FM Habitat Fair. The Republic Bank Love FM Habitat Fair is slated for Friday, 6th October to Sunday, 8th October 2023 at the Kumasi City Mall, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day.
This event is brought to you by your superstation, Love 99.5 FM, in partnership with Republic Bank.
There's never been a better time to own a home. Republic Bank slashes interest rates on all its CD mortgage products. Yes, switch and sign on to any of our CD mortgages. Enjoy ultra low interest rates and pay less to live in your dream home. Coolé! Call 054-0109-649, 054-0109-901, or email myhome@republicghana.com. Offer is valid until 31st January 2024. Terms and conditions apply. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
And powered by Airport City HDG Homes. Sponsored by...
Are you a breadwinner and worried about your family's future financial situation? Then allow yourself and your family to enjoy maximum peace of mind in the event of an unforeseen circumstances. What's more, in collaboration with Spectra Health Mutual Insurance Scheme, the Ultimate Protection Plus now offers you free imaging services such as ultrasound scan, CT scan, mammogram, X-ray, MRI, as well as discounted rate for medical interventional procedures and many more. Our sales team across the country is ready to help you take charge of your future today with the Star Life Ultimate Plus. You could call us on 0302-739-600 or WhatsApp us on 058-081-786. Star Life Ultimate Protection Plus. protecting what you love.
And supported by
DBS Industries has done it again. We have taken the lead by introducing the newest Colorlink Plus roofing sheets. It comes with 20-year warranty against fading. It has the ability to clean dirt that settles on it, making your roof look beautiful at all times. Look out for Colorlink imprint on our sheets. Locate DBS Limited in Kumasi on the Kumasi-Accra Road at Adakwajachi opposite Kwamo Guel filling station. Call our hotline on 050-600-4141. DBS Industries, your roof experts.
Lands and Home Consult is your one-stop shop for all things land acquisition, land registration, and residential construction. We have assisted our clients in the registration of over 2,000 leases, constructed and completed over 30 houses for our clients in the diaspora in the past 3 years. We are currently selling plots at Kwadaso, Achuma Trebom, and Ejoso. Lands and Home Consults have our luxurious but affordable 3-bedroom houses on course for completion by December 2024. Call us today on 03220-08282.
Experience the epitome of luxury living at Veronic Heights, where luxury living meets modern convenience nestled in the heart of Kumasi. Discover a range of exquisite 1 to 4 bedroom apartments meticulously designed to meet your every need. Each apartment boasts spacious interiors and high-end finishes. We have a delightful restaurant and bar with a perfect ambience, state-of-the-art body fitness center, a swimming pool where you can unwind and soak up the sun. Veronic Heights is strategically located in Denyami, Kumasi, making it easily accessible from all corners of the city. Give us a call at 020-9777-138. You can as well visit our website www.veronicheights.com. Kennedy Digital.
It feels good.
Or are some men more
99.5
at risk?
FM. 99.5 FM.
So some men are at risk than others because this is a disease that's spread in some families. In some families, there are men who have had the prostate cancer, or in some families, they are not only the men but women who have breast cancer, ovarian cancer, or any other cancers. So the germline in that cell is inherited by the men, and this will increase their chances of getting cancer of the prostate.
I see. So really, any sort of family history of cancers can increase a man's chances of getting prostate cancer, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, all right. So we now know men who have family history, these are people who are at risk. Any other risk factors?
The other risk factors for prostate cancer is obesity. Having your body mass index, if it's high,